Hello students, this is Sujatag coming with our channel 10th NCERT SSC Maths with Sujatag. Students, welcome in our channel. Glance over videos and then you will get 100% success in maths. So this is the time to see the next chapter, fourth quadratic equation. So students, let us learn chapter number 4, quadratic equations. So in this chapter there are 4 topics: introduction, quadratic equations, solution of a quadratic equation by factorization, and the fourth one, that is nature of roots. See the introduction first. There are different types of polynomials. So first one, linear polynomial, second one, quadratic polynomial, and third one is the cubic polynomial. Okay, now we are cubic quadratic polynomial of the form ax square plus bx plus c, and which is where a is not equal to 0. And when we equate this polynomial to 0, that means ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then we get a quadratic equation. How could we get quadratic equation? So for that, understanding example, this example, for instance, suppose a charity trust decide to build a prayer hall having a carpet area of 300 square meter with its length 1 meter more than twice its breadth. Then what should be the length and breadth of the hall? So for this example, we can find out the quadratic equation, that is the formation of the quadratic equation in general form. So this way, suppose the breadth of the hall is x meter. Consider that the breadth of the hall be x meter. Then its length should be 2x plus 1 meter. 2x plus 1. That, see here, the twice its breadth. Twice its breadth. Twice means 2 into x plus 1. That is the 1 meter more. Okay. Now we can depict this information pictorially as shown in the figure. Okay. So first we draw the rectangle here. Consider as a prayer hall having the length 2x plus 1, breadth x, and its area would be 300 meter square. So how can we form by this information the quadratic equation? So see, area of the hall is equal to length into breadth. Use this formula. Substitute the values. Area of the hall is 300. So here write 300. Is equal to length is equal to 2x plus 1. Then multiply breadth x. So this way, after substitution, 300 is equal to x multiplied by 2x, that is 2x. 2x square. X multiplied by 1, that will be x. So here, the formation of the next step will be 0 is equal to 2x square plus x and then minus 300. That means 2x square plus x minus 300 is equal to 0. So that means, so the breadth of the hall should satisfy the equation 2x square plus x minus 300 is equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation. So by taking out such examples, we can form the quadratic equation. Okay. In this chapter, we will study quadratic equations, various way of finding their roots, and the some applications of quadratic equation in daily life situation. Now see example 1. Represent the following situations mathematically. First example is John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Now see here, we want to find out the quadratic equation. So the conditions are given in this example. For that conditions, let the number of marbles of John had be x. Then the number of marbles of Jivanti had 45 minus 6. Because the first condition, by applying the first condition is John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. If the John having the x marble, then the number of marbles of Jivanti having the 45 minus x. Okay. Then the number of marbles left with John when he lost 5 marbles, x minus 5. And the number of marbles left with Jivanti when she lost 5 marbles, then 45 minus x minus 5. That means 40 minus x. After losing the 5 marbles, then their product, then the condition is that the product of number of marbles they now have is 124. So their product is equal to x minus 5 multiplied 40 minus x. So product is 124, substitution is here. So here x multiplied by 40 minus x. Here x multiplied by this bracket. Then we get x multiplied by 40, 40x. X multiplied by x minus x square. Then 5 multiplied by 40, that means minus 200. Minus 5 multiplied by minus x, that means plus 5x. Now here 124 is equal to minus x square plus 45x minus 200. Okay. So now here this way plus 40x plus 5x, that means plus 45x. So here x square minus 45x plus 200 plus 124 is equal to 0. Now here adding 200 and 124 here, so we get x square minus 45x plus 324 which is equal to 0. So here we can say from these two conditions we get this equation, and therefore the number of marbles John had satisfied the quadratic equation x square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0, and which is the required representation of the problem mathematically. Okay, so this is the representation of the quadratic equation mathematically. Okay, got this point, students? Now see the second example. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each day in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. Then on a particular day, the total cost of production was rupees 750, and we would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. So we have to see the mathematical representation, only the mathematical representation of this example. So for that purpose, let the number of toys produced on that day be x. So therefore, the cost of production of each day, each toy that day is equal to 55 minus x, because here they say that found to be 55 minus the number of toys. Here the number of toys are x and the 55 minus, so that means the cost of production of each toy that day will be 55 minus x. So this way the total cost of production that day is equal to x multiplied by 55 minus x. So here substitute the total cost of production 750, which is equal to x multiplied by 50 minus x. So here change the side, x into 55 minus x is equal to 750. So now here x multiplied by x, that minus x, that means minus x square, x multiplied by 55, that is positive 55x, and change the position of the 750. So that means minus 750. So minus x square plus 55x minus 750 is equal to 0. Now the last answer or the last equation, that means to change the sign. So here x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. So that means this is the quadratic equation. This is the formation of the quadratic equation, and therefore the number of toys produced that day satisfy the quadratic equation x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation, and which is the required representation of the problem mathematically. Okay. Students, let us see the second type of the example. The instruction is check whether the following are quadratic equation. First example, x minus 2 square plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. So how can we find out, or how can we check out that this equation, given equation is quadratic equation or not? That means if at the finally by simplifying, if you simplify the given equation and then finally you got the form of the quadratic equation, then we can say it is a quadratic equation. If you don't get the standard form of quadratic equation, then you can say that it is not a quadratic equation. So let us solve this example. So try to solve this example. First here, see, x minus 2 square plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. Now, what is the square of this x minus 2? That square of x minus 2 is on the base of a minus b. What is the expansion of square of a minus b? That is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So now this way, on the base of this expansion here of x minus 2 square, x square minus 4x plus 4 and then plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. Then x square minus 4x plus 5, then 2x minus 3. Now change the position of 2x minus 3. Here x square minus 4x plus 5 minus 2x plus 3. Then x square minus 6x plus 8. That is a minus 4x minus 2x, that means minus 6x. And the plus 5 plus 3, that is the plus 8. So x square minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Now see here that it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, which is the standard form of the quadratic equation. And therefore, the given equation is a quadratic equation. See the second equation, second example. X into x plus 1 plus 8 is equal to, in the first bracket x plus 2, in the second bracket x minus 2. Now first solve this equation, simplify this equation as you can. So here x multiplied by x, that means x square, x multiplied by 1, that equal to x, and then plus 8. So here x square plus x plus 8. Then this is the expansion of x square minus a square. Okay, that will be in the first bracket x plus a, in the second bracket x minus a. Okay, so this way we write as x square minus 4. So here now change the position of this right hand side. So here x square plus x plus 8 minus x square plus 4 is equal to 0. So therefore, now here x square minus x square cancel out, x and then plus 8 plus 4, that means 12. So we get the equation x plus 12 is equal to 0. Now students, observe this equation carefully, that there is no term of the ax square. So that means we can say that it is not of the form ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. So we can say that the given equation is not a quadratic equation. See the third equation. Cut. Let us see the third example. x multiplied 2x plus 3 is equal to x square plus 1. First here, simplify this equation first. Now here, of this form, 2x square, that is multiplying x by 2x here, multiplying x by 2x. So 2x square, then multiplying 3, that means plus 3x, which is equal to x square plus 1. Now take the side of RHS to the left hand side. So 2x square plus 3x minus x square minus 1 is equal to 0. So this way 2x square minus x square plus 3x and minus 1. So see here carefully students. So this is the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, which is of the standard form of the quadratic equation, and so we can say that the given equation is a quadratic equation. See the next example. X plus 2 cube is equal to x cube minus 4. That is a cube of x plus 2 is equal to x cube minus 4. First simplify this example. How can we simplify? We find out the expansion of a plus b whole bracket cube. Okay, cube of a plus b. So what is the expansion of a cube? That will be a plus b cube. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So in this way we get the expansion of x plus 2 cube. This way here x plus 2 whole bracket cube is equal to first cube of first number, first term, then plus 3 square of second and then second, plus 3 multiplied by x multiplied by, that is square of 2, and plus cube of 2, this way. Then here x cube plus multiplication of this 3 to the 6x square, plus multiplication of this, that is the square of 2, 4 3 is 12, 12x, and plus cube of 2, that is the 8. So here we write as 3x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 8, then is equal to x cube minus 4. Now here change the sides of RHS, come to the, take to the left hand side, then it means x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 8 minus x cube plus 4, which is equal to 0. Then here 6x square, here x cube minus x cube 0, 6x square, then plus 12x, 8 plus 4, 12, which is equal to 0. So here x square, by dividing both the sides by 6, dividing both the sides by 6, then here you can get 6 1s are 6, here x square plus 6 1s are 6 2s are, then 2x, and here 6 1s are 6 2s are, that means 2, which is equal to 0. So finally we get this equation. So see here carefully, this is of the general form. This is the general form of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore students, we can say that it is quadratic equation. Students, see the remark carefully. Be careful. In example 2 above, the given equation appears to be a quadratic equation, but it is not a quadratic equation. So which one is the second example? See here, x multiply x plus 1 plus 8, which is equal to x plus 2 in the first bracket, x minus 2 in the second bracket. So after observing these examples, we can say that it is a quadratic equation, but it is not possible. So now here see carefully, first solve it and then your conclusion can be written down. Secondly, in fourth example about that is the example, which one that example? Cube of x plus 2 is equal to x cube minus 4 here. So the given equation appears to be a cubic equation. This equation appears in the cubic equation and equation of degree 3 and not a quadratic equation. First, observing this equation, we can say that it is a not a quadratic equation, it is a cubic equation. But it turns out to be a quadratic equation. After solving, it can be converted into a quadratic equation. So students, do not only observing it by seeing only, do not conclude it. Your opinion. Do not conclude your opinion that it is a quadratic equation, it is not a quadratic. First simplify this equation, first solve this equation and then conclude that this equation is a quadratic equation or not. So that means, as you can see, often we need to simplify the given equation before deciding whether it is quadratic or not. Students, thanks for watching our videos of 10th NCERT Maths. Keep watching our videos continuously. We're sure that you will get 100% success in Maths. So, like and subscribe our videos